Good morning. Happy Friday. How is everyone today? We're back. Bit of a messed up week, schedule change in the middle of it, but I think we got through it and we're ready to head into the weekend. I did get the Nurgle moved back to our mission hub, and I got a rattlesnake moved back to Pemmin, but I decided to rethink its fit. So it's kind of in dry dock, I guess, at the moment. It's ship dock, whatever, it's being worked on. Figuring out what fit I actually want to use with it. Yeah, other things. Busy week, but Tuesday, a little one that I hadn't seen coming event had started, so I gave it a look, got some thoughts on it. I was going to try to make a video on it, but didn't quite work out. So this, I guess we'll start with that because it does kind of affect everything for now. So you see I've made some progress on it. Out of the box, first thing, it doesn't feel like an event for Eve players. It feels like it's an event to try and encourage people to try Vanguard, which is perfectly cool. Free week, like you have from I think this whole time period here, from the 16th to October 2nd, to play Vanguard pre-alpha for free. So if you're into shooters, especially give it a try. I did play a little bit of it, as you can see right here. And it's good. It's good if you like that kind of shooter. I mean, it's obviously early builds, so it's got a lot of room to grow. So my problems with this as an Eve player now. This track takes a long time to work on. This one right here, the locate unlisted squads, I can actually show you. I haven't been able to catch one yet. They basically, what happens is as you fill up this meter by doing the other two, these ships will spawn, this convoy will spawn near a planet, like the Vanguard planet where the missions are happening. And so far, they've all been very far away from me. So it's going to make a liar of me now. No, see, I'm here. One's way over here. I don't even know where the second one is. It said there was two, but I only see one. Oh, no, that's a pin. Why is that a pin? I wonder what I got there. Yeah, oh, way down here. So that's like the closest. This is actually not too bad, but it is pretty far. So by the time, and obviously as soon as these land, people in this area are going to go hunt them. So, and I haven't had any land in here. They do spawn in high sec. I had one in Citadel earlier somewhere, but it was like 17 jumps away and I just couldn't get to it. So far I haven't been able to catch one of those, and that's what I was going to try to make the video on yesterday. But so I'm thinking we might give that a go before we move on to the next area and see how that turns out. But yeah, other than that, the event's fine. Like for what it is, it's kind of encouraging people to go check out Vanguard, which is good. They should go check it out. I don't really play shooters so much, but I mean, I liked some of the looter shooters, like Destiny and Warframe, Division. I wouldn't really call it a looter shooter so much so far anyway. Again, who knows where it ends up, but you do build and craft things for your equipment, so it's kind of cool. All right, what were we doing? We're gonna try this mission before we decide to go, if we're gonna go try to grind some Kaldari standings and some hostile. Although we can do some Abyss as well if we don't want to run missions, but I want to run this one. So I've already fit up the ship. It's already in the Garistas fit. Oh, Cult Ammo. Corelli Micro Warp Drive. My pop-up tag is a little delayed now. I set that timer because it kind of bugs me when it pops up instantly. Maybe a little too long. We'll see. True Sensor Micro Warp Scram. Or not micro, but Warp Scram. Public Battery. Senti Repper. 2 Overdrive Injectors. Kinetic Hardener. The normal rigs. The drones are just in case we need to try and break locks so we can warp away. So the thing with this mission is the worm travels at 3,500 meters per second. And you can see even with our micro warp drive on, we only go 31. There's a couple ways we can get that up. I don't think we can get it up high enough with do I have any? I'd be curious if I have any boosters around. Let's see. Boosters implants. Hard shell and pyrolancia. This is damage, right? What's standard drop do? I don't remember now. Better tracking. So that's not going to help us either. Okay, no, we don't have one that will help us. So all we can do is overheat. And then we go a lot faster. But micro warp drives overheat fast. So they heat up the rack really fast and they can cause damage. If you're not careful, you can burn out the micro warp drive. You could burn out your warp scrambler. And then you can't win the round, right? Because it's a kitey worm. So I guess one of the things that can happen is because our cap were stable, we can just orbit the beacon, log out, wait 10 minutes, log back in, save the ship if we wanted to do that. The other would be to try and have them aggro onto your drones and warp away, but that's probably not likely because I think they'll probably keep the scram on us, so we're probably stuck. We'll see though. Let's just try it. I mean, worst case we lose it, we have to buy another one, right? We've already done that once, we can do it again. So basically you want to approach with the micro warp drive. Let's actually set our destination. We can get in flight while we talk about this because it's going to be a couple jumps. Okay, so we approach with the micro warp drive cold, so we get lined up, get up to our speed. Then we overheat it for 2 cycles to jump on them. Grab them with the scrambler, turn off the overheat. 2 cycles preferred. 3 is a really good risk of, oh, hang on. No. Let's quickly dock. I gotta repair that. I guess I didn't repair my stuff last time. Anyways, so yeah, we want to try to catch him before the micro warp drive burns out, and hopefully it doesn't burn out the scram. So that'll be fun. I like these exciting ones, and if we lose the ship, we'll go get another one. As I said, at some point I might buy a second one, but I first want to get set up for bases. What was he doing? Get a repair quote. Repair all. And then if I think you can go like this. This is also damaged. No, we just fixed it. Okay. All right. Now we can go. So yeah, that's what we're going to try. I closed my note. Catch with scram and then just shoot him down. Once you've grabbed him, if you haven't burned out your micro warp drive, although even then, I think you can follow him without the micro warp drive after that, if I remember correctly, but fun times. The other thing, I have been sort of doing the research in order to do the base missions. I have some skills training. So these top 4 here, a little ways out, but they're for the Vagabond fit that we would want to use. We can probably do it without them at 5, but we're going to try and get them there. I did finally get thermal dynamics trained to 5, so our overheating shouldn't be too bad, which is kind of nice that we got it before we got this mission. And yeah, we're going to give it a go. And then we'll figure out what you guys want, what we want to do. Could do some Abyss. Uh-oh. Hang on, Twitch network error. There we go. Was that gone for a long time? Did you guys miss a bunch? I don't know. Let me know if you missed what's going on. Didn't give me a warning on my other window, which is weird. It usually does. Wonder if I'm having internet issues this morning. I checked everything. It seemed fine. So yeah, the big thing is just running this cold for 1 cycle and then overheating for the rest. For 2. Hopefully just 2. All right. Oh, I'm not tracking the mission. Hang on. Is it in here? I can never remember where this is. Active. I accepted it, right? Come on. Where are you, buddy? I never remember where this is. Hang on. Not here. I guess I don't have it. Whoops. Missions. Do you have a storyline agent waiting? Where is he? There he is. There we go. Crazy. I don't know why it does that. Every so often it turns off the tracking. But yeah, so this won't obviously produce this very. Yeah, it looks like it's being weird. Okay, well, we'll play through. We'll see if it's going to catch up. Not much I can do without turning off, restarting the stream. So hopefully it'll fix itself, sort itself out like it usually does. And okay. So I do want to start getting into the bases. There's going to be, that one's probably going to be multiple fits. I don't know if there's a unified. It would be cool. We did see the Vedmac. I'd like to see if I can find that. Some information. We could just try it, but I don't even actually know the missions, so that would be rough, I think. All right. So approach. Micro warp drive on. Once aligned, overheat twice. 2 cycles. Catch with scram. We can do this without losing our Nurgle, hopefully. If we do get caught, do we do the logout trick? Whoops. Why did it do that? I clicked on the wrong button. That's why I did that. Too early in the morning. Too much going on. Just going to pull this over so I can kind of monitor it a little bit. All right, let's try this again. What did I even warp to? I warped to the gate. Okay, that's what I thought. Right here. Click this instead of the gate. I changed my colors around a bit too. We'll see if I like it. It's just tweakables. Things I do when I'm sitting chatting with other people. I don't know if I like this yellow. Okay, so let's do this for real now. Hardener's on. Okay, get to him. We get lined up. We get our speed up. I'm going to overheat for the next 2. One. Get me in range. You can see that heat just pumping through. Turn off the overheat and hopefully we can get in range on this cycle. Keep going closer. No, we're not going to get it. Damn it, we should have left it. So that might have, we should have run the 3rd and risked it. We can't do a 4th, so if we don't grab him here, we're kind of toast, huh? Come on, come on, come on. Nope, we're not going to get him. Okay, can try to range with Mystic. I don't think it's far enough to catch him. 17, eh? We didn't actually take it. I'm gonna have to just burn it out and hope we can grab him here. I should have left it for a 3rd cycle. Now I've kind of botched it, but that's okay. Hopefully we don't burn out our micro warp. Oh, we burned it out. All right, so do we do the log off trick, or do we just let it die? What's his range? Like, that's silly. He shouldn't be able to outrange me like that. Let's see if we can get him to follow us. Maybe we can do some piloting, get them to line up behind us here. Okay, come on. He's so fast. I'm going to try and do this. I doubt we're going to catch him, but we can try, right? Try a little bit of manual piloting. See if we can get him to slingshot, but he's too fast. Okay. Do we do the log off trick or do we let him kill us? Because we can tank him all day. So this would be just a... I'd have to like sit and turn off my tank and sit. We're not maneuverable enough without this. Oh, we could have brought... Oh, it's 2 damage. We could have prepared maybe the overheat. Try it again. Okay. Where's the beacon? Can we not? I thought they said we could. There it is. Right. What we'll do is we will try the log off trick. I can get over to my other guy. Then we can go repair and we can try it again. This will be a learning. So give me 2 seconds. Actually, you guys can see this. Because our tank should hold. If we come back and it's blown up, that's fine. Okay, just log off then. Oh, I have to actually just quit, eh? Okay, I will be right back. Oops, wrong one. What we'll do is we'll quickly get our interesting stuff looked at, see if we can make some ammo. And haul it there to make it into stuff we can sell. Antimatter charges. But I think I already... She doesn't have any jobs running. I kind of left it. Oh, we have science jobs. All right. And blueprints. Antimatter large. So it's 200 runs of 10 of 100 each, I think. Yeah. So that's 20,000. So we probably don't need one for now. That's 20 hours? Sure. I thought we had some, but I guess not. Okay. I may have already contracted them over to the other guys, so let's go ahead and look at him. We have 10 minutes. I'll do most of this off camera. I'm just trying to buy us some time. And we'll see where he can set up to do his thing while we wait. I'd just rather not lose the Nurgle yet. Once we get it down, I should have let it, the third burn, I should have just let it go. We probably would have caught him, and then it looked like we'd been safe because that second one didn't actually damage anything, unfortunately. And once we grab it, I think we can go without, even if we burn out the micro warp. As long as we don't burn out the scram, we're good. Any contracts? No? Are you any items? I thought I contracted him some, but this was a while ago and I never got a chance to really look at it. Okay, he doesn't have them. Uh-oh, okay. Hey, I've got a warp core stabilizer blueprint. Augmented wasp, cool. Show info. What does this take? Makes 1 augmented wasp. Needs a bunch of materials. Oh, 2 T2 wasps. Most of this I might even have. Okay, anyway. So that didn't work. Where did I put my blueprints then? They're probably on Kel. Because he was going to move them. Okay. Is there anything we can make that's cool? Does this have it? Can we do it right here in this station where we want to be? Just has manufacturing. Doesn't have any of the other stuff, which is fine. That's cool. Let's check your skills. We can do Glente hauler, which is fine. We can get ourselves a hauler. Can you do any other? No. Does he have one? Ship. No, he has a mining ship. We can go mine for a few minutes. Let's do that. Well, we can chat. So ask questions. What's up? What's the down? It's a Friday, so we should be good to go here, right? YouTube seems to be oh, YouTube is also weird. Well, I sure hope that's actually been streaming this whole time. If not, speak up. Let me know if it's been weird. We can do a quick catch up on what's happening. As part of our killing some time, we need to kill another like 5 minutes. And we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully everything's good now. This Twitch says it's been okay. YouTube's been... Now it seems okay. It was giving me errors. Hopefully it's okay now. Holy smokes. Good morning, Dage Magic Man. How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you, by the way. Oh, my drones are over here on this guy. Let me know what's been missed. Are you just getting here, or... Because the streams have been acting weird. Dense better than condensed? See, I just don't know. $16, I think. $15. So we're mining for a second. Just to kill a few minutes here. Because I messed up the Garistas burner, if you missed that. That'll be fun. So hopefully we can rescue the ship so I don't have to fly all the way back and get one. And this guy doesn't fly mining drones, so... Oh, he does have mining drones. Haha. Mining. So until we have a rat problem, where's my combat window? There it is. See, all this is messed up compared to what I usually do. But we don't care at the moment. We're just going to get it set up. We're just killing 10 minutes. I'm not usually going to do this on stream. But we need to watch for aggro. And we'll launch our mining drones. And they're going to go mining. Cool. All right. So yeah, so we have to kill 10 minutes because we did the log off thing, hoping our Nurgle survives. It should live. So yeah, don't know if you missed it. Let me know. I'll tell you what happened. We can do a play-by-play recap. But other than that, we're going to mine for a minute. I talked about the Vanguard Nemesis event. I can recap that as well. I think with this, we just want name, right? We don't care about type as much because we get that from... No, here. Here's where we find that. All right. Yeah, it seems to be going okay now. Everything seems to have stabilized out. So I think we're doing okay. Hopefully that wasn't too frustrating. It was a little frustrating for me, but now it seems okay. So there we go. That's close enough. This is all different than what we're used to, but that's okay. Move these over to the center. All right. So yeah, talked about the fact that the event is a little weird. It's not really great for an Eve player. But again, it's not, I guess it's not meant to be. So we can maybe cut that some slack. It's basically a test to see if the cross game systems work between this and Eve Vanguard. And I'm okay with that. List. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, just doing the hostiles destroyed works with everything that we're already doing anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. The squalls are weird because they're hard to get to. I've tried 3 times in my confessor to get to one before it was taken care of, and it just didn't work. So I think we're going to mostly ignore the squalls unless one spawns like right on us. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But other than that, it's been pretty good. On Cal, we do have a lot of the stuff. We're at 750. I think I just got the Bellicose, or no, the Ishtar. Or I'm just about to. I think I'm in here somewhere. We'll look when we go back if that's, oops, what we want to do. But we're just waiting. We got like another minute, and we'll go back and see if we lived. Let's see where it is. Did it even say there was one? Hang on, they might have been destroyed already. 0. Yeah, so there's 0. But yeah, if you don't know about the event, let me know. I can talk through it. We will head back. Where are we? Okay, let's get back onto Cal, though, and see if our ship survived. So we don't have to fly to Jita to get another Nurgle. We didn't really get a lot, but did we get enough for the daily, maybe? If there was a daily mining one, there might have been. There wasn't today. Not that I care on this character so much. I don't know where his blueprints went. That's what we were going to do, is set up some manufacturing, but I couldn't find his blueprints. But we'll go back. We'll see if the Nurgle lived. We'll go get repaired, and we'll try that again. I got skittish on the overheating. I should probably just leave it until we catch them instead of hoping we can drift. Dock already. Thank you. Holy smokes. All right. He's still in it. So, although it may not update till we log in. I've never done this before, so. All right. And that should bring us to the gate. Look at that. We survived nicely. So we can just dock up here. I mean, it's a little bit cheesy, but it worked. It mostly just saves me an hour of travel and purchasing stuff. Not that it matters, I guess. Usually I top up the armor before I dock, so I don't have to repair the armor too, but it's not going to cost us anything this time, so. Yeah, interesting. How far did this even get? 72%. Yeah, we almost burned out that too. Crazy. We'll try it again though. It's fun. If we can get it. Right, as I was saying, if we can get it, that'd be good. Oh, the other cool thing, I was doing some combat sites yesterday and I got a Shadow Serpentist Hardener membrane, the multi, I believe there's a multi one. I'll have to look. Repair. All right. We'll do it after. Let's go get this mission. Let's redeem ourselves just a little bit. See if we can do it this time without too much trouble. Oh. It's offline. Oh, I could have put it online here. It's okay. We'll just do it from in here. No fuss. That'd have been fun. Get all the way out there and warp in and realize it's offline. There we go. Oh, it did work. I got it before it docked. I'm checking because I'm all paranoid now that my streams are being weird. Nope, everything looks good now. Sweet. We'll take it. Everything's on. Might as well turn this on now so I don't forget. So we're going to go in, we're going to approach, we're going to turn the micro warp on and the repper. We're going to overheat second, third, fourth cycles, up to 3 cycles, till we catch them. Okay, here we go. Attempt number 2. Why isn't it locking him? He's way too far away. Oh, it's busted. Okay. And we'll turn this on for the moment. Wait for him to scram us. Okay. You ready? Here we go. Boost to speed. 1. Ouch. As soon as we're at 11, I'm going to start. We might not need another one. I'm not locked. Grab him. Okay. Now we should be faster than him. We burned out our drive. May have to switch to the other ammo. He's... What? I had him. Because we burned the micro warp drive out, but I turned off the overheat, but it still ticked over. I thought once we have him with this, we'd be just fine. Okay. Do we try it again? Or do we skip this one for now? I'll do it off camera. We'll do one more rescue here. Where's my beacon? Where's my beacon? That's correct. It's so... The problem is I burned out my micro warp drive. So with this one, it's a little tricky. If we get lucky, like we got very unlucky. It shouldn't have burned this out. I was under the impression that he's slower. Okay, sorry. Let me start over. While we're doing the logout trick, there it is. So what happens is he's way faster. He goes 35 kilometers per second. I'm going to go ahead and everything's on. So he travels at 3,500 meters per second, and our max is like 31 without overheating. So the idea is you're supposed to align, overheat the micro warp drive. You should only need 2 pulses. The problem is I've now kind of janked it. 2 pulses should catch him. The third is a little risky, but you may need it. The first time I did it, I turned the micro warp drive off after the second one, hoping that I would still catch him, and I didn't. So then he pulled away from you before I could overheat again, and it was just a big mess. It happens. But yeah, you don't need a web. I need to catch him without burning out my micro warp drive. I think I might try some other stuff. Might see if there's some implants. Because you have to turn off his micro warp drive. Because he's not an MWD, so even if you web him, he'll pull away. Because he'll be faster than you still, because he's so fast. You got to turn off his micro warp drive and keep yours from burning out. Because I don't think the web brings him down far enough. I thought he was going to be slower than us once he was scrammed, but I think unless I turned it off, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing this. We're learning, right? Now we should decide if we give it one more try or if we. I do have it right here. I never gave it over to Pockets. So let's go do that. How much money does she have? 200 million. We got to figure out what our next blueprint is. That's why I'm doing these. It's a learning experience. Unfortunately, it's 10 minutes now again before we get to try again. So it'll be after the first break now. But we'll try it again if you guys want, or I can do it off camera. But it's weird that it overheated and I hadn't caught him yet. I'm just thinking. I think we just got unlucky. But yeah, I was pretty sure once he's caught, as long as you scram him, it doesn't matter because he should be slower then. So I must have accidentally let it go. Or just barely caught him, and he managed to pull out of range just before I could hold on. Maybe. We'll try it again. We're learning. This is the only one. I know I can do the Blood Raider now, because I fixed that fit. My mistake. I wish it would save the layout too, so that when you copied over, like all the layouts were the same. Or you could toggle that somehow. What does it want me to do? Oh, that's fine. We can do that. But yeah, once we learn that, that's all the burners and teams we can do, and then we can start working on bases. And as I said, I got some skills training on Kel for the bases. But we'll get pockets building some ammo. See if we have the materials for it. We should. I may have to bring the stuff from Jones down to strip it, but ammo's not that hard to make. I'm learning industry as well in the background. Thing I've never really played much with. There we go. These are for research, so we'll keep all those. Wait, I need to set up a corporate office here. Is it? Are you the CEO yet? Actually, I guess that costs money, right, to maintain. Maybe we just won't bother. This is my alt corp. All right. So, what are you up to, Magic Man? I'm assuming you're at work. Oh, hey, I'm back. I went to eat dinner. Welcome back, Moon King. I guess you missed all of my struggles with streaming. It looks like it's good. The stream looks okay now, but it was having flaky issues there for a bit. So, at least you missed that. You also missed me failing to do the Garistas burner twice. Oh, working hard, yes. Make sure. Oops. Finances, contracts. Let's grab our blueprints. Smalls we'd probably haul to Jita, but well, it's okay. We're gonna do it a third time. I can walk you through it. It's a tricky one. It's the trickiest of the bunch, and it's just a matter of a little bit of luck and getting it right. But we can survive by logging out for 10 minutes. That's why we're doing other stuff while Cal warps off grid. Okay. It's a little cheesy, but it's a good trick if you have the tank to survive it, because what happens is when you log out, your skills and boosters stop applying to the ship, and it's just the ship's raw stats plus modules keeping it alive. But we have enough tank that works. What we're doing, we were going to make industry. We're going to make some larges to start. Actually, let's see what we have in here even. We probably have to do some... He doesn't have any materials here other than what's in his box, in his bin. Uh-oh. We're way behind. Do I have any more containers? Yes. Let's reprocess that. So, yeah, so what you have to do is you have to get on grid. You have to approach it with your micro warp drive on, one cycle. Then you have to overheat it until you can catch him, because he goes really fast. That's not on this character. Yeah, we want to reprocess it. We need to use it. Okay, and what do these take? Large. Oh, I don't have the... Yeah, there it is. I believe... Well, no, for the ship itself. I'm talking about when you're piloting a ship. So, like, Cal has the armor repping bonus scripts. I believe those don't apply anymore, because it basically takes your character out of the ship, and the ship is just basically an NPC at that point. So you lose any of your skill benefits that are boosting the ship's capabilities. If I remember correctly, I think that's it. Just that. Your +6 implants for training will still work. So we have Trit. We need Pyrite, Mexilon, and Pyrite. We need to get all of their stuff. Do you have anything anywhere you need to haul? I think maybe he does. No, he doesn't. Okay, well. Where do we get Pyrite? I think it's from one of the other ones. Hysac and Scordite and Pyroxerus. And the other stuff, oops, where'd my oh, right. I think Mexilon is a low sec one if I remember